Good afternoon, Facebook. Happy Thursday. Hope you've all had an awesome day. I've got a super quick live stream because today's one of my client coaching call days. So I've had a full-on day of work and clients today, which is awesome. And I'm still going, and I'm probably not going to be finished until around 8:30 tonight. So this is going to be a super quick live stream because I'm just about to hop on another call. If you are here watching me live, say hi. I can see a few of you hopping on already. Let me know where you're from. So this is the really quick message that I wanted to kind of share with you guys today. Now, a lot of us know who we are when we are struggling, when we are suffering, when we're giving our power away, when we're feeling defeated, when we're not feeling confident, when we're not feeling good about ourselves and what we're doing and who we are, when we let other people dictate how we feel. A lot of us know who we are in those moments, right? Hey, Veronica, so stoked that you've jumped onto the journaling workshop. A lot of us know, we know who we are in those moments because it's easier to be that person a lot of the time, right? It's easier to be the person who feels powerless and defeated and challenged and suffering. A lot of people thrive off that emotion. A lot of people thrive off that emotion, and it's kind of safer for a lot of people to be in that default, right? That's why so many of us are in suffering at the moment and struggling. That's why so many of us are consumed by our limiting subconscious thoughts and belief, because a lot of the time it's safer to be in the suffering, struggling, fearful, unsure. It's safer for us, right? Send some love hearts, send me some yeses below if you know what I'm talking about, if you agree. But my question to you is, and this is something that I talk to a lot about with my clients. Hey Dan, this is something I talk a lot about with my clients and to help them understand, right? You know who you are when you're at your weakness. You know who you are when you're struggling. You know who you are when things are hard, when you feel defeated, when you're listening to your limiting beliefs and habits and all of that stuff. Hey Emma, but do you know who you are when you're actually standing in your power? Now, if you stop and think about this, there's probably a lot of you that probably even struggle to envision who you are when you're actually standing in your power, when you feel strong, when you feel driven, when you feel determined, when you feel powerful, when you feel, an Italian girl with a British accent. You got one right. I am Italian. I am not British. I'm Aussie. That's impressive. You must have picked up on the surname. That's so funny. But a lot of us don't know who we are when we're standing in our power. That's why so many of us allow ourselves to be defeated. We feel depressed. We feel upset. We start self-sabotaging, right? But when we think about it, the reason why we don't stand in our power is because we actually don't know what that looks like or what that feels like. Think about it. As I'm talking to you right now, I really want you to think about it. Do you even know who you are in your power? Do you know who you are when you're standing in your power? Who is that person? What does he or she look like? What does he or she say and do? How does he or she handle things, control things, navigate through things? Who are you when you're standing in your truth, in your power, in strength? And it's harder until it becomes who you are. Meaning, as I just said, it's safer for us to stay in the sabotage and that default because it keeps us safe. And initially, it is harder to transition into our power because it means we start to feel uncomfortable, because I almost think a lot of us sort of go, well, I am feeling powerful now, so what does this mean for myself? Right? It's that mistaken identity, or that identity crisis, where it's like, well, if I'm not this weak, powerless person anymore, and I step into my power, what does that mean for me now? What am I capable of? What is my potential? So I really want you guys to think about this, okay? Spend the afternoon, even come back to me, comment on the live stream and let me know. Because if you don't know who you are when you're standing in your power, you're never going to step into that person. And that is the truth. You need to know who you are when you are at your strongest, when you feel powerful, in control, confident, motivated, taking action, achieving what you want to achieve. You need to know what that person looks and feels like for you. Because if you don't even know who that person is yet, and for a lot of people, they say to me, a lot of clients and people that, you know, follow what I do, they say to me, but Elisa, do you know what? I actually don't even know who I am in my power. Because it's almost like it's so far-fetched, I don't actually know who that person is. And that's a sad reality, but it's the truth. Because sometimes we feel that defeated that we don't even know who we are when we feel strong, right? So I want you guys to think about this today. And if you don't know who you are when you're standing in your power, think about that. Think about certain circumstances in your life right now that where you might feel powerless, you don't feel strong, you're not getting the results that you want. And then ask yourself, if I was feeling strong and powerful in this moment, what would I be doing differently? Who would I be? What would make me feel powerful in this moment? What did Veronica say? What if you know who you are, but don't know where to turn or know what to achieve? My comeback to that is, I don't think you are probably thinking hard enough about who you are, and maybe you're overthinking about what it is you want to do. Maybe you're not actually giving yourself permission to do what feels right for you. Because I always say this is something I always say, right? When we know, we always know what makes us happy, what makes us feel good, what it is we want to do. We always know that. The difference is we don't give ourselves permission to do it. And then we don't give ourselves permission to do it, and we turn around and we say, I don't know what it is I want to be doing. I don't know what I want to achieve. I don't know what path I should be taking. Whereas the truth of the matter is, you know exactly what path you want to be taking, but you haven't given yourself permission because maybe you've got fear. Maybe, Veronica, you know who you are and you know the path that you want to take, but you're not doing it because maybe you've got some underlying subconscious fear that's telling you you can't. So therefore you haven't given yourself permission yet, if you were to really look at it. And instead, the mask that you're telling yourself is, I don't know where to turn or what to achieve. So my question to you is, if you were to give yourself permission to admit to yourself what it is you want to do, without fear of what anyone else thinks, without fear of failure, what would that be? Start doing that. All right? What did Emma say? I'm only now realizing my power thanks to my work with you. Oh, you are welcome. And Emma, you are totally standing in your power at the moment, lady. Like, all of the ladies, can I just put this out there? I need to give them all a shout out. All of the ladies in my Inner Circle Mastermind that I've been running for November, I knew it was going to be powerful, but I could not have called in a better group of women because they are doing the work. And not only are they doing the work, they are smashing through their goals, through their fears. They are shifting years and years of beliefs that aren't serving them. They're manifesting opportunities like you would not believe. I'm having so much fun in that group, and they all need a shout out because they are all just doing an epic job. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. All right, you're welcome, Veronica. I hope that helped, and I hope that answered your question. I know, Emma, it has been freaking unreal. It definitely has, and we're not even finished yet. We're literally only halfway through. It's only like the 16th or something today. Still got another whole 14 days to go. So that's my question to you. Who are you when you're in your power? And if you don't know, think about your life right now and where you feel powerless, right? Where you feel powerless. And if you did feel powerful and gave yourself permission to stand in your power, what does that look like? Because you may not even know who you are when you're standing in your power. And I'm telling you right now, start looking. Start becoming that person. Give yourself permission to go there. I don't care if you've never felt that power before. Give yourself permission to go there. I'm giving you permission now. Now you have to give yourself that permission. No more feeling powerless. Find out who you are when you're strong. Find out who you are when you can overcome challenges. You still have them, but you overcome them. Find out who you are when you don't feel fear, or when you can feel the fear, but you do it anyway. Find out who you are when you're the bigger person, right? That's what I'm going to leave you with today. Have an awesome rest of your Thursday night, or wherever you are in the world, whatever day and time it is for you. And I will chat to you all really soon. Bye.